Hi, I'm Kristen Sotosanto with Stop and Stare Events. I am the owner and principal planner of the company. We are a full-service wedding and event planning company focusing on personalization because we really do believe that every event is as unique as each individual. My favorite part of the wedding day is definitely the recessional because I love seeing the couple walk back down the aisle. They're finally married. I feel like all of their kind of pre-wedding jitters and nerves are gone, and they're definitely just like elated that they're finally married. And on that note, I usually even recommend that our couples take just a moment together after that moment so they can really just kind of decompress and soak in the fact that they're finally married. So with our day of coordination package, we actually work with our clients for the final 6 weeks leading up to the day. The main goal is that we want to make sure that your day goes really smoothly. So with that, we have a first meeting where we're going to make your timeline. Second meeting, we're going to talk about your decor plans. We're going to then send out your timeline to all of your vendors to make sure we're all on the same page. We're going to run your ceremony rehearsal to make sure we all know what we're doing on the wedding day. It takes out a lot of the jitters. On the wedding day itself, we arrive a few hours before your ceremony begins to make sure everything's set up upon guest arrival. And we stay all the way through the end of the day to help get everything packed up. Of course, our goal is to make sure that everything goes smoothly and that you, as the couple, feel confident that all the logistics and everything is taken care of by us. So for 2020, I think that we're going to see a lot more emphasis on personalization as far as wedding trends go. But really, I think that we can expect to see more focus on statement decor. So rather than couples, spreading their budget across lots of different details, I think that we can expect one really kind of big wow element. So maybe seeing things like, a neon sign that's going to couple as a altarpiece and maybe be repurposed later into the reception, or maybe video selfie booths, something just really big and memorable. So I know for a lot of newly engaged couples, planning a wedding can be a bit overwhelming. So one piece of advice I usually give to couples that I work with is to really not overwhelm yourself with choices. So generally I recommend, apart from choosing your venue, for other vendors like your DJ and coordinator and florist, I typically recommend to start with 3 choices and try to narrow it down from there. Because otherwise I think that couples can get decision paralysis when you have too many options ahead of you. So I found out about Los Robles Gardens almost 4 years ago, back in 2015. My husband's actually a DJ, and he had worked a couple weddings here by chance, and he would come back and just tell me about this great local venue that was close to us. And so I knew I just wanted to come and check it out and meet with the venue staff. And I actually met with Kelsey at the time, who was just super warm and friendly and gave us a great tour of the space. And I knew that it was really just kind of a hidden gem that I hadn't found out about. And then since then, so since 2015, in the past 4 years, we've now been involved in over 20 weddings here. So I really love Los Robles Gardens and the ballroom, in fact. And I think that it's really a unique venue for Ventura County. I love the fact that you have both the options for your ceremony and your reception being outdoors, because I think that's a bit hard to find here. And I also think it's great that you have the option for having a ballroom wedding or event as well. The venue grounds are always gorgeous here. Working with the staff like Kelsey and Chrissy, it's amazing. I hear from my couples a lot that they're really helpful and make our couples feel really well taken care of. I love working with them. I feel like I've become friends with the staff here. Beyond just them, I think that the catering staff is awesome. I've always felt that they're really helpful. Anything I need, anything my couples need, they're always right there to make sure things get done. We've done, with Stop and Stare Events, we've done hundreds of weddings. So we have so many different memories and experiences. But one recent experience that comes to mind is a wedding that we planned last year for over 300 guests. It was really great because the client really wanted to kind of create an amazing party. They wanted it to be really personalized and have a lot of just unique details to the day. So it was really fun because we got to help to plan this unique event, which included things like a pre-ceremony cocktail hour with stilt walkers and a cigar rolling station and a DIY floral wreath making cart. We had an ice luge at the bar. We brought in a custom dance floor and a neon sign. So the whole day was really just personalized, and it was so much fun. And I know that guests walked away from that event just feeling like it was, definitely a memorable experience. So if I were to get married here at Los Robles, I would definitely choose the gardens just because I think it's such a beautiful setting. I love having the reception under the stars out in the open. I personally just really love the feel of like a more intimate type of wedding, an intimate type of celebration, and I think that the gardens is such a naturally beautiful space to have a celebration like that. As far as decor, I always just love including lots of natural florals, and I think it would be really pretty to have some additional overhead lights to just really make you feel like you're dining under the stars. So a lot of times I think it can be easy for couples to choose their coordinator based on price. And I understand that we all have a budget. But I do also remind couples that at the end of the day, your coordinator is going to be with you from beginning to end. Apart from your photographer, they're probably the vendor that works most closely to you throughout the whole process. So with that said, I think that it's important to really select a coordinator that you feel that you really like and you feel a personal connection with, and not just base it on the pricing, because again, at the end of the day, you really want to feel satisfied with your selection, and I think that comes down to really feeling that you like them as an individual. I'm the lead principal planner at Stop and Stare Events, but we actually do have a team of a couple other lead planners as well. And we want you to feel comfortable and trusting that you're going to be in just as good hands with the other lead planners on our team as you are with myself, the owner. We all have a very similar approach of being personable and very attentive to details, and we want you to know that you're in good hands with whoever you work with on our team. I really believe that it's a privilege to be a part of every couple's wedding day, and so we'd love to work with you. So feel free to give us a call or email us, and I look forward to working with you.